Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
There's an efficient way to get caught up on a lot of news. It's called The Seven from The Washington Post. It's a newsletter and podcast. Whether you're reading or hit play, you get 7 stories you need to know, and you can consume it all in just a few minutes. The Seven is out every weekday morning by 7 a.m. Eastern. I'm Hannah Jewell. I'm one of the writers, and I host the show. Find The Seven podcast wherever you're listening. The newsletter link is waiting for you in the show notes.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
John, Jane, Rich. Hey, Eric. Thanks for holding.
Hey, how we doing?
Good. What's up, man?
Just had a few things on my mind. I just wanted to be real for a minute. Making friends as an adult is, really hard, man. Like, it's just not the same when we were kids,
Yeah.
So here's the deal. I was at this brewery trying to enjoy some me time after a rough week, and I ended up chatting with this group of people who were there for like a work happy hour. We swapped numbers, hung out a few times, and things were going pretty well. And then last weekend, we were walking around Old Town, popped into a hat store, and I grabbed a couple hats, one for me and one for my brother. And when I showed them off, I said, my brother is a huge Bears fan, and my dad only drank Miller High Life. And before I could say anything else, one of the girls was like, oh, that's so sweet of you to think of them. Are you sending that to your dad? And here's the thing. My dad's been dead for a few years now. But since we haven't really gone into that whole topic yet, I let it slide and didn't correct her. Now I'm stuck wondering what the right move is. Do I just wait for it to come up naturally? Do I shoot the group a text and address it? I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable, but it's that weird moment where I don't know when it's appropriate to bring up being in the dead parent club.
Okay.
Are we talking to a robot?
Yeah, I think you seem like an odd guy, so I don't think they're going to be surprised by anything you said.
This is definitely not the first time I've been asked if I'm a robot.
Are we talking to AI right now?
That sounds
Eric?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I assume that the reason that you're hanging out with the friend group is that you must make them laugh in some way. They must think that you're kind of an oddball.
I don't think so.
So
I don't think he makes them laugh at all.
I don't think, or maybe he's alarming to them. Either way, I don't think they're going to be surprised when you say, by the way, this isn't for my alive dad. This is just a hat. Like, nobody's going to care.
Are you guys part of the Dead Parents Club?
That's sad.
I've been told many times I'm the weirdest introvert and extrovert at the same time. I think all that just kind of mashes together. Yeah.
I hear that. Your personality comes through right away.
I get it. You were kind of nervous, but you sound like a robot to me.
Stop. It's okay. He's a human.
I didn't hear anything he said. He said bought hats for people that are dead. Is that what happened?
No.
No?
No, that is not
What did he
it.
say?
He was telling his friends about the hats that he bought. And then he mentioned his dad, like Miller High Life, and then they were like, "Oh, great! Are you going to send the hats to your dad?" And he didn't say, "My dad's dead," and now he's wondering when's the right time to bring that up because he's awkward and he doesn't want to make them feel weird.
I did not get that at all. I did not get that at all.
What were you? Listen, John Jay.
I was listening to him sound like a robot. Honest to God. And he was walking down, and I stopped into a hat store and I bought hats.
Of course, he doesn't have a dad. He's a robot. Robots
He's
don't have
looking
dads.
for advice, not for us to call him a robot
So
over and
glad
over
you
again.
listened properly.
So it sounds like the AI programming might need to be tuned a little bit.
So, Eric, your friends think your dad's alive and your dad's actually not alive and you just don't know how to break that news that he's not? That's
It's the most awkward thing to bring up with no context.
Yeah,
So I just say, hey, everyone, my dad's dead. Have a good morning.
I think people hearing something awkward with no context from you is going to be pretty normal. So you could probably do that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, yeah, and you could even just go like, hey, I didn't want to say this yesterday. I didn't want to make you feel weird, but my dad actually passed away about the hat thing. I don't want to make it a whole thing. You know, it's like I feel like that would be a simple conversation, especially with like people who are your friends.
Or just don't say anything, ever, unless it comes up again.
That feels like a one-on-one conversation. I don't know how to put that message in the group chat. Like,
why is that your only option? Why is the group chat your only option?
That's just how this group of friends works. All their messaging is through the group chat. Even if I just message someone solo, that would just feel like I'm being awkward.
Well, just wait till you're hanging out again.
So is the group chat where they said, are you going to send that to your parents? That was in the group chat? Okay.
Well, no, it was in person, but I'm thinking about sending it in the group chat because I don't see them very often, and I just can't stop thinking
Just don't bring it up again. If someone says, are you sending those hats to your dad in the group chat, then thumbs up. If you see him in person and they say, hey, are you sending those hats to your dad? Like, I'd be like, why do you give a crap what I'm doing with these hats? Like, why is this hat the topic of conversation? Are there other things as friends we can talk about besides the 2 hats that I happen to stop by in the hat shop? Or I looked at a hat.
No, he's probably foreseeing, like, in the next conversation, that we'd be like, oh, I remember, hey, do you want a Miller High Life like your dad, right? How's he doing? You know, like, it may come up again.
Well, here's what you do. You find an older gentleman that lives in your apartment complex. You ask him to take a picture in your Miller Lite hat. And you said, loves it. My dad loves that.
Oh, my goodness.
Then you have a fake dad.
So then after that, do I hold a fake funeral for him, too, and just get the natural?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my gosh. This has gone sideways. We have not helped you at all.
I know.
Nope.
All right, man.
I mean, maybe they'll hear this and maybe it'll all be cleared up. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Or
Send
just
them
like
the podcast.
There you go, Kyle. Yep.
All right, dude. Good luck, man. Thanks for calling in.
Appreciate the time, you guys.
All right, bye-bye. It's John, Jay, and Rich.
I was in a sheer dress the day that we met.
John, Jay, and Rich. Okay. We're going to get into why will we always remember you. But first, hello, Chris.
Hello. How are you?
Good. What's going down?
So I got a thing that bugs me. There are so many times when I'm like just getting into my car to go somewhere and to go to work or whatever, and I hear it's Monday and John Jay's got a game for you or whatever day it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all excited because you're going to play one of your awesome games, and come to find out I'm at the very tail end of it, and you've already played it.
Oh. Well, you know what? No, go ahead.
What?
No, go ahead, and I'll tell you.
Okay, so I've got a plan for you. So, and I've already tried it out. So at the end of the game, have Noah change some, add some more, and then at the end of the game, you can go, it's Monday, and John Jay played a game with you.
Oh.
That's clever.
Closing it out.
Then it kind of closes it out, yeah.
Well, here's a couple of things wrong with that. Is that one is Noah, when he first made it, he can't redo the music bed, so that's why we don't have a Monday one. We do it live. Remember how he couldn't redo the piano? But the beauty is this wonderful company, iHeartMedia, takes our show and makes it a podcast, so you can go back and download John Jay and Rich afterwards for free and listen to the game again.
I do, but I thought it would be fun to have you guys end it out.
No,
it's a good idea.
Can you recut one that says, and John Jay played a game with you? Thank you. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for listening.
You're welcome. Thanks. Christmas wish.
Christmas wish. It's our, when I said afterwards, it's our On Demand. The show podcast, after it's over, is called John Jay and Rich On Demand. By the way, #1 podcast in Phoenix. That blows my mind. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much. Okay, anybody here watch Survivor?
I do, because my wife, she's addicted.
So the other night on Survivor, one of the tribes was talking about their humble traits, things about their bodies that keep them humble. 877-937-1047. We're going to take that, and we want you to call us and tell us, why will we always remember you? Because here's what happened on Survivor.
So, fun fact, I have 4 nipples.
Oh, okay.
I got 4 nipples. All right. They don't look like it because they got removed when I was like 12 years old.
God gives everybody a humble trait.
Yeah.
So he gave me haggard toes.
Girl, those things look jacked up.
877-937-1047. Why will we always remember you? What am I missing here?
Oh, I was just telling you to look at your DM.
Oh, look at my DM on my Instagram?
No, like the ones that I send you when we're in the show and I'm trying to communicate to you about something so we don't have to have this conversation.
I think he's just figured out after all these
We're not
years
that
you've been
professional.
That's okay. So we want to know, why will we always remember you? Corey, good morning.
Good morning.
Why will we always remember you?
Well, I didn't realize this was about physical traits because
It doesn't. It can be about anything.
On Facebook.
It can be about anything.
Well, there's a lot of things. I'm just an odd person. I painted my house pink and green.
Oh, that's awesome.
That fits perfectly for this.
Yeah. I also have like a fountain in my front yard that's like a bathtub into a pond. I joined the Army to be in the band. I play the flute. I run a dog grooming salon out of my basement.
Okay. So, like, if we ever meet you somewhere,
I'm just an odd person.
if we ever meet you somewhere, you can be like, hey, guys, I'm Corey. I'm the one who painted my house pink and green. Be like, oh, my God, yeah, that's right. Right?
Well, she joined the Army to play the flute, which is very...
She could also say, Kyle, remember me? I'm the one that joined the Army to play the flute.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Got it?
Well, if I ever meet you, I guess we'll find out if you remember me.
Well, you have to tell me. I'm not going to look at you and go, did you play the flute in the Army? I'll go, oh, my God, Corey, yeah.
While I'm playing the flute in the Army, I mean, that's also a possibility.
Did the house paint turn out nice, like after you pinked and greened it? Is it lovely?
Sure, I could probably send you guys a picture.
I want to see what that looks like. That sounds cool.
Sounds like the perfect
I'm not
house
going to
for...
announce my address on the radio, but I could probably send it to where you can Google Map it.
So right now, your house is pink and green?
Yeah.
And did your neighbors get upset? Or no? No HOA?
No, they were like, is this the Wicked screening?
No, actually, they must love me because my daughter wanted to have a Halloween birthday party in the middle of February, and all my neighbors handed out candy for it. So
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you hear a story of somebody painted their house like purple and made the news because all the neighbors are complaining. That's great. You live in a great neighborhood.
No, I got cool neighbors.
Good. Well, thank you, Corey. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
877-937-1047. Why will we always remember you? It could be about anything. Auriela, good morning.
Good morning.
Why will we always remember you?
I'm infamous for my love of Diet Dr. Pepper.
I think there's quite a few people like that.
Our boss.
Well, I work for a major hospital system, and I work on the south end of town in an outpatient lab. And apparently people at the North Hospital even know about me and my Dr. Pepper.
How many would you say you consume in a day?
I don't like to disclose my can number.
Okay, fair enough.
It's private.
I appreciate you keeping some
I'd be
decorum.
so judged so hard.
So, but I mean, to be a Dr. Pepper freak, you got. Is it Diet Dr. Pepper or normal Dr. Pepper?
Diet Dr. Pepper, if it's out of the can or the bottle. If it's out of the fountain, it has to be regular. It
Okay.
tastes different.
Yeah, and what about the zero sugar Dr. Pepper? Where does that fit in with you?
It's okay. I like the zero sugar blackberry Dr. Pepper.
Right on. Have you
But I
been?
didn't like the regular.
Have you been to? I think it's in Paris, Texas, the Dr. Pepper plant.
Waco.
Waco.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say it's in Waco, Texas.
I
But
love,
it's on my
I
bucket
love
list
Dr.
someday.
Pepper too, so I'm with you.
Ariella, thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
877-937-1047. We want to know, why will we always remember you?
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.